Good morning. The sun really isn't rising, but it is risen behind the clouds, and it is day 44 of Marcus and Me. Wyatt and I are spending a little extra time in Pops' chair this morning. We're going to read from the chair and see what Marcus has to say. What do you got to say? He wants his walk. He wants the sun to come out. Today's meditation from Marcus Aurelius, number 44, begins, "If the gods have made decisions about me, and the things that happened to me, then they were good decisions. It's hard to picture a god who makes bad ones. And why would they expend their energies on causing me harm? What good would it do to them, or the world, which is their primary concern? And if they haven't made decisions about me as an individual, they certainly have about the general welfare. And anything that follows from that is something I have to welcome and embrace. And if they make no decisions about anything, and it's blasphemous even to think so, because if so, then let's stop sacrificing, praying, swearing oaths, and doing all the other things we do, believing the whole time that the gods are right here with us. If they decide nothing about our lives, well, I could still make decisions, can still consider what it's to my benefit to do. And what benefits anyone is to do what his own nature requires. And mine is rational and civic. My city and state are Rome, as Antoninus, but as a human being, the world. So for me, good can only mean what's good for both communities." Day 44 with Marcus Aurelius, and I have to say this is a really great one. I'm going to ponder it and come back with a little commentary. I think this single meditation from Marcus is probably one of the most important to help us handle anything that comes our way in life. Because even back in that day, they had multiple gods, and they believed things had a divine order. And I really think it's the human ego that wants our own way down here, wants life to go as we would like it. Those damn expectations. We expect to get married and stay married. We expect to live in the same house until we die. We expect to have more time with a loved one. We expect a pet or a child or another family member not to have gotten an illness and passed away. And what we don't do, which is where a lot of the problems end up, is we don't just accept God's will, that it was God's will. There's scripture, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. There is all things work for those who love God. And by things, it's meaning good or bad. And we all have good things happen to us, and we have bad things happen to us. And when we don't learn to make peace with those things, well, it just creates serious issues, whether within ourselves, which can manifest physically, spiritually, mentally, or we project them onto others because we just can't accept that our life didn't go the way we want. And we don't want to believe that there is an author of our story down here. And I guess that would be called a soul rebel. And at times, I'm sure I've been a soul rebel, and so have you, where we've rebelled against things that probably were the best, that those prayers weren't answered, or that relationship didn't turn out, or you moved from that home or from that state, or even just someone passing away. There's seasons. There's seasons for people in your lives. There's seasons just like nature out here. And today is the last day of September. You could certainly feel fall coming on. It's a little cooler in the mornings. And it's been a lot more overcast, kind of where you want to linger in this chair. And I think it's a good time in fall and winter to really think about deep things like this, and to try to put to death that old person, that old year you've had, and look forward to something new. To do the inner work. Let's talk about the temple. Rebuilding the temple. Well, your body is also a temple. If you want to go really deep into scripture, your body, your life, what's going on is a temple. And that temple needs rebuilding from time to time, whether it's leaving a job, losing a job, leaving a relationship, what have you. And it's hard and it's difficult, but it might be necessary to rebuild your temple. And I think that fall, when you let things go, just like the leaves on the trees, and winter, when you kind of go into the darkness, and that means the darkness also of your own psyche, and things that have happened to you that may be very dark, and you delve into those. You can come out into the light of spring and emerge like the ferns, the crocus, the tulips, and be beautiful and renewed and return to the light. So it's a great Marcus today. Please feel free to rewind it and listen, or go look it up, get your own book and read along, because there really is a lot of great wisdom and within Marcus's life and his teachers. And also, he takes you out of your emotions, and we live in a very emotionally driven culture. I'm sure it was probably even so back then, but it's very good to leave your emotions sometimes. Not in the sense that you're dead, but that you don't react. You're not reactive emotionally. You're just accepting and loving what is. Anyway, a little bit longer video today of my thoughts on Marcus, but kind of just rambled on. It's kind of how I roll when I'm thinking about something. Have a great day. Have a great last day of September. Peace be with you. And Wyatt says after this little nap, he wants his walk. Do you want your walk, buddy?